Imagine a world without the swipe of a touchscreen, the ubiquity of sleek, minimalist design, or even the reassuring chime of Siri.
Hey Siri, lights on.
A world without the influence of Apple Incorporated. Yes, it's hard to imagine, isn't it? A testament to how a single company has redefined our lives and altered the course of technology forever. Welcome, dear viewers, to an epic journey. A journey that begins in a simple suburban garage in California and ends up touching every corner of the globe, transcending borders, cultures, and generations. The journey of Apple Incorporated, a company that in 2023 stands as the pinnacle of innovation and the embodiment of limitless possibilities. But how did this come to pass? How did the humble startup grow to be the most valuable company on the planet? Before we get into the video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to see more videos like this one. In the heartland of California, in a typical suburban home, was born a man who would go on to shape the course of technology and the world. A man named Stephen Paul Jobs. Raised in Mountain View by his adoptive parents, Jobs was different. He was curious and, above all, innovative. As a teenager, he tinkered with electronics in the family garage, a habit that soon turned into an obsession. A quote from Jobs himself encapsulates this period perfectly. "I learned about serif and sans serif typefaces, about varying the amount of space between different letter combinations, about what makes great typography great. It was beautiful, historical, artistically subtle in a way that science can capture." A few years down the line, his passion led him to a momentous encounter with the like-minded enthusiast, Steve Wozniak. Both shared an affinity for technology and a vision to create something different, something revolutionary. Little did they know, their meeting was the start of an epoch-defining journey. Then came the legendary year of 1976. In the familiar confines of the Jobs family garage, something extraordinary was brewing. The world of technology was about to witness the dawn of a new era. The birth of Apple Incorporated. It was here, amidst wires, prototypes, and endless cups of coffee, the first Apple product, Apple I, was brought to life. As Jobs once quoted, "The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do." And change the world they did. But this was just the beginning. The seed of innovation had been planted, ready to grow in the towering tree of revolution we know as Apple Incorporated. As our journey continues, the unfolding chapters of Apple's story bear witness to unexpected alliances and strategic partnerships. Much like threads weaving together to create a sturdy fabric, these alliances help strengthen Apple's foundation and catapult it to unimagined heights. The first pivotal alliance came in the form of a seasoned entrepreneur named Mike Markkula. A semi-retired Intel marketing manager and a millionaire, he saw the potential in Jobs' vision and the promise in Apple's disruptive technology.
Woz was over in the corner of the garage, and he had what in essence was the Apple II already built. As far as I knew, it was the only single-board computer in the world. I was just blown away. I thought it was a marvelous piece of engineering.
This union marked a defining era in Apple's history, the Markkula era. It was Markkula's business acumen, guiding hand, and crucial investment that turned Apple from a fledgling garage startup into a serious contender in the tech race. Then came an unexpected truce in the 80s, Apple's collaboration with IBM. Once the David and Goliath of the tech industry, the two put aside their differences to embark on a new project, acknowledging that the enemy of my enemy is my friend. This alliance unveiled the PowerPC chips, a venture that helped Apple navigate the tumultuous seas of the tech industry. As Jobs put it, great things in business are never done by one person. They're done by a team of people. But one alliance stands out as the most unexpected in Apple's history. the detente with Microsoft. In 1997, amidst Apple's darkest hour, when bankruptcy loomed ominously, Bill Gates came on screen at Macworld Expo to announce Microsoft's $150 million investment in Apple. The audience gasped in disbelief. Yet, this alliance not only pulled Apple back from the brink, but also paved the way for a future of co-opetition. Jobs, ever the visionary, had said, "We have to let go of this notion that for Apple to win, Microsoft has to lose." Like any great saga, the story of Apple is strewn with trials and triumphs, with victories and defeats, but above all, it tells a tale of indomitable spirit and unyielding vision. It is a story where each challenge becomes a stepping stone, each setback paves the way for a comeback even more spectacular. The first key chapter in the saga is one of the most tumultuous in Apple's history: the ousting of Jobs in 1985. The visionary who breathed life into Apple found himself forced out of his own kingdom. It was a moment of despair, a shocking twist in the tale. But as Jobs later reflected, it was awful-tasting medicine, but the patient needed it. During his exile, he founded Next Computers and bought Pixar Animation Studios, broadening his horizons and honing his leadership. As fate would have it, Apple floundered without Jobs, and in a dramatic turn of events, acquired Next in 1996, bringing Jobs back into the fold. This marked the start of Apple's renaissance, its second act under the leadership of a more mature, experienced Jobs. His triumphant return to Apple was nothing short of a corporate fairy tale. The next defining event was the unveiling of a revolutionary product in 2007, a product that will change the world as we knew it: the iPhone. Jobs, the master showman, introduced it as a widescreen iPod with touch controls, a revolutionary mobile phone, and a breakthrough internet communicator. And indeed, it was all of that and much more. The iPhone transformed not just Apple, but the entire tech landscape, setting a new standard for smartphones. But every story has its share of sorrows, and Apple was no different. In 2011, the world bid a tearful farewell to Steve Jobs. Yet, in the shadow of his immense loss, another leader emerged. Tim Cook, who had been Jobs' right-hand man, stepped into the giant shoes of his predecessor.
Steve meant so much to me and so much to all of us. There's not a day that goes by that we don't think about him.
While many doubted his ability to fill those shoes, Cook led Apple to unprecedented heights with his calm demeanor and a focus on operational excellence. Under Cook, Apple expanded its product portfolio with the Apple Watch and the iPad, and invested in services like Apple Music and iCloud. Cook's Apple is an environmental leader, a champion of privacy, and a company committed to social issues. He may not be Jobs, but as Cook himself put it, Apple is a company that does not just embrace change, but thrives on it. If we were to draw a line through the timeline of technology, it would undeniably pass through the heart of Apple Incorporated, creating a world before Apple and after Apple. The introduction of Apple into our lives marks a seismic shift in how we perceive and interact with technology. Before Apple, technology was impersonal, complicated, distant. But Apple saw a world where technology is an extension of the self, an intimate part of our daily lives. In the after-Apple world, technology became personal, simple, inviting. Apple's products didn't just inhabit our pockets and desks, but also our lives, transforming how we communicate, work, play, and learn. Apple's signature product, the iPhone, didn't just redefine the smartphone industry, it revolutionized communication. It turned phones from mere calling devices into personal assistants, entertainers, and connectors, allowing us to carry our world in our pockets. The MacBook transformed our perception of computers from bulky, uninviting machines into sleek, friendly companions. With its groundbreaking design and user-friendly interface, Apple made computers accessible and desirable to everyone, not just the tech-savvy. Then there's the iPad, a device that created its own niche in the tech landscape. It reshaped entertainment, made digital art accessible, and brought a new dimension to education. And who can forget the iPod, a tiny device that changed the face of music, making it portable, personal, and digital. But perhaps the most profound impact of Apple is not just its products, but its philosophy, its audacity to think differently, to challenge the status quo. It's this mindset that has inspired countless others, encouraging them to think different and to dare to make a dent in the universe. And in Jobs' famous words, Apple truly has made a dent in the universe. It has transformed our lives in ways we couldn't have imagined, seamlessly integrating technology into our daily existence. It has challenged norms, pushed boundaries, and set new benchmarks, rewriting the rules of the tech industry. The After Apple world is indeed a testament to the profound impact of Apple Incorporated, a world where technology is not just a tool, but an extension of us. As we stand at the precipice of this incredible journey, we can help but wonder what lies beyond the horizon for Apple. With its history of disruption and innovation, one can only speculate about the next big revolution up Apple's sleeves. Perhaps in the realm of augmented reality and virtual reality, where Apple has shown significant interest, we might witness the birth of another groundbreaking product. Or maybe, in the expanding universe of services, Apple might redefine the digital landscape once again. Whichever direction Apple takes, one thing is certain: it will continue to push boundaries, challenge norms, and think different. And so, as we eagerly anticipate Apple's next big move, we end our narrative here on the edge of the exciting unknown. And in the grand tradition of epic tales, we'll leave you with a thrilling cliffhanger. A question: what's next for Apple? As we journey through the extraordinary saga of Apple Incorporated, we witness the power of innovation, the resilience of vision, and the captivating rhythm of revolution. From a humble garage to the zenith of the tech world, Apple has shown us how audacious dreams can change the world, how the courage to think different can truly make a dent in the universe. Just as Apple continues to innovate and inspire, we hope to continue sharing such intriguing stories of vision, resilience, and revolution. If you enjoyed this captivating journey, do engage with our video and subscribe to our channel. As we dive into more such narratives, we invite you to join us, and together, let's explore the extraordinary tales that shape our world. And so, as the curtain falls on this tale of Apple Incorporated, we are left inspired, amazed, and above all, eager for the next chapter in this ongoing saga of innovation and vision.